Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jarek Bryan Show. My name is Jarek, and I'm coming to you live from hot as hell, Texas. Now, today, guys, we got a great show for you today. Got a jam-packed show for you, actually. We're going to be covering Manifest Labs. Now, like I said in my first episode, Manifest Labs has so much going on that they need their own episode because they got so many things that they're building that no way I can just cover it in just, one small little portion in one episode. Now, let's go ahead and jump right in. Manifest Labs aims to be the Marvel Universe of Web3 and the Yuga Labs of Polygon. Now, I will say this, guy, just to be upfront, just so we can kind of be upfront with each other, that I do hold a lot of Manifest Labs. Not financial advice. Always do your own research, but I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. The main dev is Mr. Mint, and say what you want to say about the guy. A lot of people, I've heard some negative things about him just because he's very confident and very passionate. But those are some of the things I love about the guy. He's very confident, very passionate. He's a lot of conviction in Manifest Labs. I believe in his vision, and that's why I'm such a big fan of him and the Manifest Labs team. So, guys, let's go ahead and get started with the first IP, and that's going to be Alpha, which is the Genesis collection on Polygon. Now, guys, look at this artwork right here. Look at this, and that website, guys, is super smooth as well. Look at some of these 101s here, and the artwork to me, guys, is amazing. As a Latino, I shouldn't love owls, but I actually freaking do. Look, I just can't get enough of this. Look at these 101. This Darth Vader one right here. This Charizard one right here. They have a Lord Zed one too as well, which I think is amazing. But here's all the socials of the team right here, guys. Mr. Mint, Pixels, and everything like that. But you get so many things in owning an alpha. You get airdrop. You got a whole bunch of airdrops, right? You're gonna get airdropped of the Hoot token, which I'm gonna tell you how that exactly is used within the Manifest Lab ecosystem. But you can also stake your alpha too as well to get Hoot as well. Now I will say this, guys. This thing started out at a 19 Matic mint, and it rolls all the way up to a 4,500 Matic all-time high. Guys, and this is my opinion, not financial advice. Always do your own research, right? I will say that this project right here is very undervalued, even at a 4,500 Matic floor price. I do believe that this IP right here will be about a 10 to 20 ETH floor price. So don't at me in the comments, you nerds and virgins. That's just my opinion, right? But I will say this, guys. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things you get with owning an alpha. The tool that's coming out for Manifest Labs, which I'll kind of go over, is going to be like a tool for traders and NFT collectors. So what you're going to get with this tool is you're going to get sniping alerts, right, for some of the things of people that have floored some projects, and you're going to get wallet tracking for whales, so you can see what the kind of whales are getting into, so you can make some plays, right, and everything like that. And you're also going to see trending collections. So if you're looking for new projects and you're seeing what's trending, they can kind of help you out on that. You can get into some projects early and make some profit, right? But let's talk about some of the airdrops you got when you first got into alpha, right? So you got a Galactic Eagle, a Ring Runner. You got alpha cores, which I'll go over what alpha cores actually are. So definitely want to check out that. And Hoot, the token that's coming, that airdrop's coming too as well. If you own an alpha, you get a big portion of that too. Now, I love a project that's always constantly giving back. See all these things you get with owning an alpha? Like, for example, let's go with Galactic Eagle. Galactic Eagle was a free one-to-one airdrop. So let's just say, guys, you had 50 alphas. You got 50 Galactic Eagles for free. And Galactic Eagles, guys, rose to, I believe, like a 350 all-time high Matic floor price. So Mr. Mint is constantly always giving back, but we know he also states too as well. He's also telling people to take your profits. So let's just say you had 50 of those Galactic Eagles. You could have taken those profit at all-time high at 300 Matic floor price, and you could have used that for your family. You could have used it to reinvest back in with the ecosystem, or you could use it for other projects. But Mr. Mint is giving you that choice to use that, and I just think that's amazing. I love what this team is doing. But I kind of want to get you guys talking about the Ordinal Rangers too, which is the alphas on Bitcoin, guys. Now, like I said, I will have an Ordinals educational video on exactly what they are, but basically they are NFTs on Bitcoin, and the Ordinal Rangers are going to have a role within the Manifest Lab ecosystem. Actually, all these IPs will have a role because they're going to have like animated films, they're going to have comic books, and it's going to be like one big story that's going to kind of run together at the end, kind of like a Infinity War or a Endgame. And Ordinal Rangers, guys, I wish I could have gotten into this early, but my dumb self didn't catch these guys right here. And they're pretty highly priced right now, but if you have the money to spend, definitely get you an Ordinal Ranger, because I love the artwork, and they are actually the protectors of Alpha, so there is going to be a place for them. So guys, check that out. In the Ordinal Ranger token, I'm not much is really known about that token, like, you know, from what I understand. You know, I hope to have Mr. Mint on, you know, fingers crossed I can get him on so we can kind of talk about each of these IPs, or somebody from the team. And yeah, so definitely there's an Ordinal Rangers and Ordinal Rangers token though, so definitely want somebody from the team on to kind of explain to me how that's going to work within the ecosystem. But I will say this, guys, I want to kind of jump back to the Alpha Cores, and this was another airdrop right here, guys, because Alpha Cores right here were airdrop to Alpha holders, and what these cores are basically Gen 2 Alphas. Now, what Gen 2 Alphas are basically going to be the second version of Alphas. So they're going to be an animated collection, and I'll give you guys kind of a sneak peek on them here too as well. You're definitely going to want to check this out. So with Hoot Token and Alpha Cores, each one of these cores is going to be a Gen 2 Alpha. And guys, check this out. I want you to check this artwork out. Look at this. You can just watch that here for a little bit right here. Look at that. Look at that. Animated, goes up. I love everything about this, guys, because basically what's going to happen is that Alphas are going to have to upgrade their armor to fight the Ring Runner. So like I said, guys, there goes that comic book kind of touch to it too as well. So there's going to be a reason why they're animated and why they have to upgrade their armor. And they also have help upgrading their armor too, which I'll go into as well. But all you need, guys, and this is kind of like what I'm doing. Now, guys, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do this. I'm scooping up as many cores as possible and Galactic Eagles, which leads me into the second collection, which was the free airdrop. That is Galactic Eagles. So Galactic Eagles right now, at the time of this recording, is about a 88 Matic floor price right now. This was a free airdrop, but they are the only other project that's going to get the Hoot token airdrop. So it's Alpha and Galactic Eagles, and that's kind of my play. I'm just getting as much Alpha, Alpha cores and Galactic Eagles as possible because I want to get as many Gen 2 Alphas that I can get my hands on. But I love the artwork here. I am actually a huge Galactic Eagle fan. They're my favorites. I love like the whole artwork. They're going to be kind of the protectors of the galaxy, so they're going to have a role too as well in this ecosystem and lore. I just love everything about it. Also too, guys, if you find a crown in any one of these collections, you definitely want to grab those because they're going to have special perks too as well. But love Galactic Eagles, love what they're doing. They're also going to get an art upgrade too as well, guys. So there's a Gen 2 art upgrade that's coming for them too as well. And the next project I want to go into is Bombas. Now this is on Solana, like I mentioned in my first video, and like I said, guys, it is super ballsy and super rare to have a project, take it to another blockchain, and have tremendous amount of success. And that's what Mr. Mint did. And you know, Mr. Mint believes that you should be able to go to each blockchain and release a project on there and have a cross-chain mentality, which I think I agree with, guys. You know, I don't like this tribalistic thing that kind of like when I first got into crypto, that you're only Team Solana, Team Ethereum, Team Cardano. You know, I believe that you should be able to go to like different blockchains and have fun, right? Because like you're not going to eat the same food every day, right? You're going to try different things, and I think you should be able to do that with crypto and NFT projects as well. But Bombas right here, guys, I'm going to show you the kind of the artwork with them. Amazing artwork. Like I said, reasonably priced right now too as well. If you love Solana, get you a Bomba. They're getting an art upgrade. They're going to get airdrops too as well. They are the Genesis collection on Solana. So like Alpha is the Polygon, Bombas is to Solana. Now, they're going to have a game coming out, which is going to be a Minesweeper type game. And you're going to get so many perks. And they also have staking going live for them too as well, guys. So definitely check out Bombas if you're a Solana fan too as well. And the next project I want to talk about, guys, is Ring Runners. Now these right here are going to be like the villains, from what I understand, of this whole kind of ecosystem. So they consist of a droid, snake, or fox. I'm more Team Fox. But I just love the fact that they're like, you know, it was made that they're the villains, and I love that. So we already have like, you know, a villain out there that's getting ready to fight the alphas, and the alphas actually have to get ready to, you know, to go to battle with them. But like I said, guys, the artwork is smooth. There's a game coming out. There's not really much is known about the game, but it's going to be a strategy-based type staking game. And also, too, they have teased some ships that are going to be released to holders. So if you have 10 or more Ring Runners, you're going to be able to get access to those ships. So definitely be on the lookout for Ring Runners. A lot of more stuff is coming out. So check out the Twitter that I'm going to have pinned down to the bottom to get the latest news and everything like that. Now, I will say this next project I'm going to cover is Region 79. Now, this project right here, guys, did not start out at Manifest Labs. This project right here was actually saved by Manifest Labs. So this project was close to actually flatlining. This project was close to closing its doors, and they were no longer going to be in existence. But Mr. Mint saw the potential, and Mr. Mint bought out this project, bought everything out. Now they're still working out the different things they're having to get from the last owners and everything like that, guys. So please be patient, though. But I will say this: if you're looking for a cheap entry point into Manifest Labs, Region 79 is definitely the play, because it's decently priced right now. At the time of this recording, it's 0.9 Solana, 0.9, and you can get scoop up a whole bunch of these. They have a game right now that's in beta, and staking is going to be coming for Region 79. And I just like the fact that Mr. Mint acquired this whole IP right here. It just shows that he's kind of very business savvy, and I just love what this team is doing. Now, I will say this, guys, that Manifest Labs is going to have its own incubation projects too as well. So Mr. Mint basically he's going to be vetting these projects. So if you're looking to start your own NFT project, you can go to Manifest Labs. You're going to get their support, and you're going to get all the the marketing and help and everything that you're going to need. But you are going to have to dox yourself, and you're going to have to be interviewed by Mr. Mint. So it's not going to be an easy process, but that should be a good thing for you guys too as well, that Manifest Labs is carefully interviewing each one of these projects that's coming out. Now I will talk about some of the projects that that they have actually in the incubation, because there was one that was released that did really well, and that was HyperKongs. HyperKongs did very well. I mean, this community was just all over the place. The artwork, as you can see here, I mean, we have like 1.6k Matic sales, 1.8, 1.5. There's amazing stuff they got going on over here in HyperKongs. Like I said, they're also going to have an ordinals too that are possibly coming for HyperKongs too. They're going to have staking. They're going to have mutations coming up too, as well, airdrops. This community is passionate, and I just love what HyperKongs has done, because they've done so many great things, and they minted out like super quick. And I just love the community there too as well. Now the next project I want to cover is a project that Manifest Labs partially bought into, and what I want to say is about this Dino Dash game right here, because it's kind of like a Mario Kart type game, that you're going to be able to actually have some of these IPs in this game. As you can see right here with this alpha right here, we'll kind of wait right here. I mean, look at this gameplay, guys. This is a Web3 game. I know Web3 games get a lot of flack, but I mean, look at this. You can play as an alpha. You're going to be able to play as a ring runner or a galactic eagle, and just look how clean the gameplay is. And that's what I was blown away about this. This team right here does a really good job. You know, I played a little bit of the game. The game is really smooth. The graphics are really great. And Dino Dash is also too, guys. They're also going to get an art upgrade as well. And they're also going to get some airdrops too. So be on the lookout for that. Here's some of the artwork with Dino Dash right here. And I will say this, guys, with Manifest Labs, this is kind of going to bring me to kind of like the next portion too here, which kind of broke my heart. Not going to lie. Because, you know, I first started on Cardano, and they're going to be releasing another project. That was originally going to go to Cardano, but that's going to be Culture Cats, and Culture Cats is actually going to be coming to Sui. So, you know, I'm a little heartbroken, right? Because, you know, I'm very pro Cardano, right? And I'm not a Cardano maxi or anything like that, but, you know, I was kind of hoping that they would come to Cardano, but they're going to come to Sui. So Culture Catch is coming, guys, so be on the lookout for that. There should be more marketing things coming out for Culture Cats. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is that Manifest Labs is very into Web 2. And what I mean by that is that they don't forget about the Web 2 portion like some projects have done. And a lot of projects have actually failed because they failed to incorporate the Web 2 part of their business. So NFTs are a business. You do got to manage funds and everything like that. And Mr. Mint has a history, a strong history of running businesses in Web 2. He had a strong, he had a very successful trading card business that he ran. That did very well. He sold that to get into Manifest Labs. But the thing I want to talk about here is that they're going to have their own energy drink, which is going to be Hoot Energy. Right, you're going to have different flavors, and Mr. Mint actually has a lot of connections in the athletic kind of like region of the supplements and everything like that. They're going to have a lot of athletes that he knows. He's going to be able to actually push this project too as well. So Hoot Energy is coming, guys. I don't know exactly when. Kind of check into the spaces too as well. And I will say this, guys. Like I said earlier, you know, when you're doing your research, right, and you're kind of like checking out, you know, all these different projects, right, you definitely want to know that they're actually thinking about Web 2. And I do believe that a lot of these projects that are still kind of making it right now in this bear market have that strong Web 2 background. You're definitely going to kind of need that kind of going forward. So if you see a project out there that's trying to incorporate different things, like things that you can actually like see and hold, kind of like what Pudgy Penguins has done, because I think that's what's going to onboard people on to like Web 3 and NFTs and everything like that. If you kind of get them first with Web 2 and you kind of bring them over and they don't really know that this is actually like a NFT project or anything like that, like when people get Hoot, they're going to drink and be like, oh wow, dude, they actually have NFTs of this too as well. And that gets them introduced within the ecosystem. And like I said, this team right here is genius. They have genius marketing. They're constantly selling out. And I believe in the vision of Manifest Labs too. But I also want to say, not only does Mr. Mint have his, spaces every week, which is Monday motivational spaces, which are amazing. You find out about the latest, greatest news within the Manifest Labs ecosystem, right? And you also get motivated too as well. But he's also in every space. This guy's like, I see him in 3 or 4 spaces. Him, David, all these guys are constantly in spaces. Just saying how great Manifest Labs is, getting the information out there and everything like that. But there is also a community space that is heavily backed by Manifest Labs. That's Manifest Labs Radio, which I usually pop in there quite a bit too as well. But these guys over here, every Saturday, I'll have that pinned down to the bottom. You can check that out. You can see what's going on in Manifest Labs. That's more of kind of like a community rant space. So if you're kind of nervous, right, to get in some of the bigger spaces, you can come on up there. You can listen, you can ask questions, and this is more of a community-driven space. So you kind of feel more at home, more comfortable, and they'll be able to get you kind of up to speed on some of the things going on with Manifest Labs. Like I said, guys, there are so many things going on with Manifest Labs. Like you're going to have Culture Cash coming to Sui. You get all these different like Web 2, Web 3 things. He's also even thinking about starting a gaming studio. There's going to be an esports team as well. There's going to be action figures, comic books, manga, so many different things, guys. You can see how someone could be so bullish on this whole ecosystem. This team is great. The community is amazing. They're very welcoming in the Discord, guys, and I just can't say enough great things about Manifest Labs. And guys, this is going to kind of wrap our show right here. We did kind of cover a lot. Definitely check everything out on X, and check me out on X too as well at Hey It's Jarek. And if you like content like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, download. It will be greatly appreciated. But I will see you guys on the blockchain, and I'll see you all next week too as well. Take care.